Hey guys, Saxy here, and welcome back to the AIC Championship here on the Saxy Racing Network Extras channel. That's a lot of words in one sentence. Anyways, welcome to Bristol. Our first true short track. I won't call Phoenix. Like, it is a short track, but it doesn't, you know what I mean. It's not like a full short track. Anyways, getting into this. So, as you can see, there will not be any pace ups because of how it spawns the AI. It just gets funky, so every start will be a standstill start here on this backstretch. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go through our field. Julia on pole after a strong win last week. Then it is Ricky to the outside. Then Juan, Colin, Ryan, Chris, Crimson, Jay, Jelly, Taffi, Spades, Bajan, Casey, and Smity. So that is your field for a 90-lap race tonight. So we're going to hope for this thing to go by pretty quickly. We're going to go ahead and get this thing moving. Green flag in the air. It will get hectic. I'm going to say that now. It has the chance to either be A, hectic off these starts, if we could see what's going on, or clean, and then it gets weird after that. So far, so good, though. A good start for the 25. And I just realized how quiet this is. Yes, we are getting some major lag spikes. Hopefully it'll clear itself up. Juan to the race lead as it's too wide behind him. Ryan versus Ricky for P2. Colin also in that fight. Cars spread out across the track. No, the blimp cam's actually pretty good here. I might actually end up using the blimp cam for the actual main camera. As you can see, the battle going on right here for second. 19 and 17 side by side. Going down the back straightaway into turn 3. Juan has pulled a little bit of a gap. Colin trying to clear that 17, and he finally does. So now he's going to take the charge. Going to try to chase down Juan. Ford and Toyota have been on a roll when it comes to these wins and being able to put themselves in position to win these things. Chevy so far only has one win, and their one winner started dead last. Meanwhile, Toyota and Ford, their best cars right now that have found victory lane, running 1, 2, 3 right now. So that is what those two are wanting to see, those two manufacturers. Their cars are up front. Juan setting the pace right now. Colin right behind him. Now Julia slots into third, completely clear now. Here goes Colin to the outside, trying to take a look for the race lead against Juan. Juan's going to go low, go defensive, shortest way across the track. And Colin all over the back bumper, and I forgot to hit the stop record button, so that will help. I keep forgetting that when we do these standstill starts. As this front two, we've got a little bit of a gap to Julia. Nothing crazy, but everything else is trying to sort themselves out. So, we might see some major battles here. We might see some crashes. Or we might not. I mean, it's, what? Pocono and Michigan didn't have a caution. Watkins Glen only had one. It's been a minute since we've had a caution in a race. As we cycle back up to the race leaders here. Juan and Colin going back at it. Colin to the bottom. Juan at the top. As there's your midfield battle. Ryan trying to find some positions to gain. As now Julia trying to close that gap to the top two. Come up here and work with that 25. Ford is definitely going to be happy with the fact that they've only got 2 cars in this race, and in this entire season, obviously. And both of them right now have found victory lane 1, and 2 are up front right now. As Juan got clear of Colin there, they were side by side for a moment there. Whoa, a big wiggle out of Colin there. That's going to set him back, and now Julia up to second place. Colin's got the 18 breathing down his neck for third now. 18's going to look low here. Oh, but it was a very sloppy turn to the bottom of the track. So now the 19 clear of the 18 is wanting to be pulling away now. As their 2 Fords out front. Looking strong. Toyota has 2 up here as well. Chevy trying to find the rhythm that these two have. Right now, Ford leads and wins by 1 over Toyota. So it's still, I mean, obviously it's still anybody's game. This is still early in the season. I'm not going to count Chevy out. They could go on a huge win streak. They have the opportunity to do it, especially with how many cars they have in the field. It 100% can happen. But as it is, standing early, Ford and Toyota looking very strong against each other right now. As now Colin getting pressure from the 7 for spot number 3. As he's actually closed up to the 41. Juan has gained a little bit of a gap again. That is what Juan wants to see, as these guys battle it out behind him. As Colin goes to the bottom, trying to get to that inside of the 41. As the 7 tries to apply some pressure to the 19 as well. They are definitely racing close up here in these top spots. As Taffi's going to take the peak down to the inside, side by side for 3rd. Colin going to wrap that top side. Whoa, the 7 got shipped up the track by the 18. It is definitely getting interesting. People are making moves that I wouldn't really expect to come out of like some of these drivers, especially the timing. As a 7 goes up, 19 stays low. 7's trying to get clear of that 18, but not able to do it. Just struggling to get that pace out and get around that 18. It doesn't help that there's a car sitting right in front of you, and if you get too close, you're not going to have any more room to go forward to get clear of that 18. As I believe the 7 now finally does get clear and is going to send it down the bottom. Oh, thought better of it. Saw the 18 there, went back up the track, and has to restart. As we're going to cycle to the 18 here. Still side by side for 4th. 7 trying to get clear still. It's Colin trying to get back to the top 2. As the 18, whoa, big slide up the track. That almost put the 33 into his quarter panel. That's going to shape up a fight here. That really messed up Jelly there. He was going for a good run there and then just got chopped by the 18. As right now, side by side between the 33 and the 08. That's for 6th. As the front 5 kind of settle out into a single file line. Never mind, the front 2 go in opposing lines. But right now, this is the closest battle on track. Chevy finding themselves kind of laying in the midfield right now. Not able to do a whole lot. You can see Ryan trying to put some numbers on the board. He has not had the season that he wants at all. Battling for Ricky for last in the championship is not what he wanted to see for himself. The good news for him is he's going to put some points, a big points gap on Ricky here if it finishes how it is tonight. But if he goes further up, it could assist him as Jay passes him. As we're talking about that, the 54 is going forward. He's trying to find some good races here. He hasn't had the best of luck either. A couple of the guys have not had the best of luck that they would really want, like Jay, Feedbajan, Ryan, Chris. Some of those guys just want one lucky break to find victory lane, and it could mean the difference, where they could start rolling rolling wins. It's like talking about Shodan Creed in real life. I just thought about that. Obviously, this is filmed way after Creed already won his first race, but you know, you get the point. As the back end of this field is really kind of still bunched up. The front guys have all got it sorted out for now. But the back trying to find a groove to get back at each other here. As it's side by side here, the 24 and the 31. Casey dominated last race and had to settle for second because of too early of a move. So she is going to be wanting redemption here soon. It may not be tonight. P10 is definitely not the redemption. But hopefully soon, at the next few races, she can find some rhythm. Get back up towards that front and win a race. As we've talked about the 17, he was in last a few laps ago. Now he's worked his way up past 2 cars, trying to work his way around the 24 now. As whoa! Contact! Hold on. 4 wide. As we were talking about those back markers, they got all out of shape. Everybody able to get it across the line, but oh! Big moves there, still 4 wide. Not giving an inch to each other right now. I was not expecting to see 4 wide at Bristol, but here we are. Are they going to get it sorted out? I think they are. Without a caution. But that really separated everybody from those race leaders. The field is all bunched up now. Pretty much what? 5th on back is all right here. Yeah, top 4, breakaway. This is now a battle for 5th. Definitely not what some of these guys wanted to see, was this field get bunched back up. Those front guys are wanting these guys to get separated. Juan and Julia and Colin, they do not want to see another restart where they could lose all of these positions. But now these guys like the 24, 31, 88 want to see this the field get reshuffled here if something happens. It could really help their night. As a 31 still trying to get clear of Ryan for 5th. I believe she will this time. She will. Now the 24 trying to take a peek. He wants that 5th spot. Oh, got up in the wall there going into 4. Sorry, into 3. I don't know why I said 4. Side by side for 6th there. As the field trying to get everything sorted out here. As now the 31 goes down to the bottom. Still going to roll the bottom line here. 24 sticking to that outside line, trying to get up that momentum. Fly around the outside of the 88. As the field really got shuffled. Because of that. I think it was major contact. I did not get to see exactly what ended up going down, but it really hurt some guys and really benefited some others. Like, the 31 and 24 were not in the conversation for P5. But then Jay, Taffi, and others, hard hits to their run for the night. Cycle somewhere in the middle of this run. Oh, it's getting interesting. Hold on. The back here is where it's getting interesting. The Chevys fighting it out. That's where it's getting interesting, is all the Chevy cars right here on top of each other. And I mean that. That's like a pack, I think, 6 Chevys right here together. Ryan, Jelly, Ricky, Taffi, Crimson, that entire group. Oh, and then Spades is also in this fight. There's a lot of Chevys here in the back. all fighting out with each other, trying to gain any position that they can. Any line that they can, pretty much. You can see the 7 right in the middle line. Not a line we've really seen tonight. Not a line that she's wanting to use. Oh, Ricky way up the track, almost into the wall there. It's definitely getting interesting in the back here. I still think that we have a chance for a caution as we are now in the second half of the race. It's spread out, but definitely still an opportunity for a caution. I would not rule that out with how crazy it's getting in this back. And when they got strung out earlier, I thought it was going to not have a caution. It was just going to get strung out. Everybody's going to run kind of single file, figure out what they want to run. And then we almost had a crash. I did a quick test race, and they wrecked initially off the first lap, getting into turn 1. So, I didn't know what to expect going into this. Oh, a big bump from the 7 to the 08. That's going to hold them up. And that's for P10. Oh, big wiggles out of that 08. Now it's 3 wide for P10. And the ultimate loser of that was Crimson, was in 10th, now down to 12th in 1 lap. Still side by side here for P10. Taffi on the inside, Spade on the outside. Whoa, Crimson, I thought was about to get into the 45. I believe Spades is finally going to get clear here of the 7. And they will. Will the 7 respond? Looks back down on the inside, but it really hasn't worked out for that 7. Oh, maybe this time. 45. Thought they were clear. Was not clear. Almost took themselves out. And now falls down to 11th. And here comes Jay looking down the inside. Jay was one of those that lost a lot of track positions with that 4 wide in contact. I believe he was probably one of the ones in the initial contact that slowed everybody up. As we still get a side-by-side battle for 10th. As Ricky isn't too far away from them, they want to be pouncing on him as well. As for some reason, now we're getting the lag spikes. As here we go, here's a further up battle. This is for 6th. Sorry, 7th. Ryan going defensive against the 33. Goes to the top side this time by. Jelly trying to roll that bottom. Get side by side with the 88. Gonna keep that momentum up. Still there, Ryan, not able to shake him off that time by. Might be able to do it this time. Still in that side by side. As we're getting major lag spikes, like, holy, you can't even tell what's going on. There we go. Ryan blocks off that 33. Well, we got to see for a second. Whoa, big wiggle out of that 33. That's going to hand the position to the 17. This is not what Ryan wanted to see. It was the 17 right behind him. He is wanting that 17 to be further back away from him. That hopefully he can go forward a little bit. What I'm hoping for is to see it race and not a freeze frame every 2 seconds. Please. No? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go find a wobbly stool and hang myself. Not actually. As you can see, the 88 trying to get closer to this 24. Trying to take E6 away, trying to put another car in between him and that 17. All over the back bumper there. Both to the top side in that last turn. Both still in the stop side. Ryan running right in the wake of that 24. Trying to find something. As the 24 blocks off this inside line, Ryan follows right behind him. I mean, literally following him across the track. Inches away from his bumper. Literally, that's what, 4 or 5 turns now in a row that he's gone the exact same line. He finally goes a different line. 24 to the bottom, 88 to the top. Finally makes a different decision than the 24, and it ultimately doesn't help him that last lap, or last turn, so he's going to go back out of the bottom with the 24. He goes back to the top this time by, 24 to the bottom, trying to find something. The bottom that time. Still not able to find anything. There's not a whole lot to commentate on. Either A, it lags a lot right now, or there's really no battles happening right now. It's gotten spread out. Oh, hold on, we got a battle in the back. It's the battle we were talking about earlier, the 7 and the 45, and the 7 got in the wall there. Now gets that peek to the outside here into turn 1. Carries that momentum on the top side. Seven now clear for the position. There it is, 7 has the spot pretty well right now. A little bit of a gap at that 45. I want to apologize, and I'm going to cut out the coughs at it, but I heard us really, and I can't really step away from these because I feel like when I step away, there's gonna be a wreck, and I'm not gonna see it. So, if I start commentating less, I'm sorry. Enjoy the car audio. My last, what, 16 laps, which is about to be? As a matter of fact, what we need to be looking at right now might be the race leaders. Julia's starting to get back to Juan here. Could we see a forward battle for the win? And if they start fighting, does Colin get closer? Could start seeing a battle here for the race lead. Julia's been reeling in the 25 the last few laps. I looked up and saw that the times have dropped. You can really see it now. 0.2 to 1. Whoa, hold on. Was there a crash or something? Oh, I think there was. We got one car around. Ooh. This is the better question. Ryan! Not what he wanted. But he corrected it, so no caution. That is gotta hurt. As we cycle up to the race leaders, hopefully we can see something here of this battle. Here in the last few laps, Julia closing up this gap. Trying to get down to this inside now, side by side for the race lead. The two Fords battling it out. Juan able to clear. Will Julia be able to go back to back? Juan able to get a good exit there. Trying to prove that Watkins Glen was not a fluke. Julia has to set something up here. And fast. Laps are winding down fast. We will definitely take a look at the replay to see what happened to Ryan. Because, I mean, he is obviously 7 seconds off the rest of the field. And that's just the back markers. Julia trying to get back to Juan here. Lost a little bit of time. Trying to find the momentum back in her favor. Juan, I guess, was maybe taking a couple laps easy. Just to maybe cool the tires down a little bit. As, I mean, he's put it right back into form. They've been gapping Colin while they've been fighting pretty much. And he's starting to put some more distance between him and Julia. So yeah, this is starting to get a little bit interesting. I think Juan maybe have just held back just a little bit just to save some tire here for the end. Just in case Julia started to put laps down and get closer. So we're going to cycle up to the race leader. 5 laps to go, which is not long here at Bristol. So if Julia needs to make a move, or is wanting to make a move, it needs to be now. Sorry. Struggling to speak as well, like always. Half a second between the two last time by. Gained a chunk that time by. She was in this position last week as well with Michigan. Sitting in the catbird seat, waiting for that leader to make a mistake. Could she go 2 in a row off of the leader's mistakes alone? Both roll the bottom line. It is going to get interesting here about what line do they pick. Juan to the top, Julia to the top. That's going to benefit Juan. They're both going to roll that bottom line. If Julia wants to gain on him, she's either going to be really good at running that same line as him, or she's got to run something different. And as soon as I say it, there it is. She goes to the bottom, Juan to the top. Coming back to the white flag. 1 lap to go. It's a duel for the race win. Both back down to the bottom. Julia's going to have one final look at him. And I don't think she's close enough. She takes the look. But it's not going to be enough. Juan takes win number 2 at Bristol. A good day to be a Ford fan. 1-2. And Toyota takes the next two spots. Who you got to be really feeling for, though, is Ryan. Fastest lap goes to Smity. And the slowest goes to Juan. Your race winners at the slowest, fastest lap. That's crazy. A simple driving error takes right out of a good position. Just got into the wall there, spun himself around, and kept driving. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to go check out the previous races if you haven't. I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't watched those. Go watch the future races, obviously. Check out the rest of the championship. Hit the subscribe button. I don't really say that often. Please do that. Go check out the main racing channel as well, where we actually do events with the real people and not AI. Go check out the Twitch for when I do stream things live. Check out the TikTok for the fun, or I won't say funny moments. It's kind of the wrecks and the good battles of the events that we host. Come join our Discord because we want you guys to come participate with us in our events. So please come do that. This will be Saxy signing out. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.